Three separate times, the book of Joshua tells us that the city of Kiryat-arba was named after the ostensible ruler of the city, a man called Arba, who was a powerful giant or the father of the giants. Arba as a man mentioned in the book of Joshua. In Joshua, he is called the greatest man among the Anakites. Joshua 15 verse 13 says that Arba was the father of Anak. The Anakites, Hebrew Anakim, are described in the Hebrew Bible as giants. In Old Testament verses in Bible, in Joshua, he is cited as the greatest man among the Anakites, and the father of Anak. Arba himself was the father of Anak, whose descendants were on to be called Anakites or Anakim, which is the Hebrew plural. Arba himself was not an Anakite since he was a progenitor. The Anakites were said to have been mixed race of giant. Although the scriptures allude to there being Nephilim which were crossbreed of fallen angels and humans as per Genesis, no early history of Arba is given in Old Testament and little is known of his genealogy with the exception of his son and three possible grandsons, Sheshai, Ahiman, Talmai, who were driven out of the land of Caleb inherited, as cited in Joshua. The Bible also mentions that the modern city of Hebron in ancient times was known as Kiryat-arba, city of Arba, after Arba. Although a modern-day settlement exists east of Hebron named Kiryat-arba, its relation is not known. The Anakim were warrior-like giants who roamed the earth. They caused fear and stopped the Israelites from taking what was theirs. The Anakim lived in the times of the Old Testament, but we have giants prowling the earth today. They may not look like walking, breathing grotesque creatures, but they're very much alive. In the days of Abraham, they inhabited the region afterwards known as Edom and Moab, east of the Jordan. They were probably a remnant of the original inhabitants of Palestine before the Canaanites, a Cushite tribe from Babel, and of the same race as the Phoenicians and the Egyptian shepherd kings. Their formidable warlike appearance, as described by the spies sent to search the land, filled the Israelites with terror. The spies spread bad news about the area to the other Israelites. They compared themselves to grasshoppers in the eyes of the Anakim. Joshua was on Caleb's side. He believed the Lord would come through and help his people take the promised land, despite the Anakim's size and strength. The rest of the Israelites didn't believe. They grumbled and complained, questioning God and his plan. Because of their unbelief, the Lord sentenced the Israelites to 40 years of wandering the desert. He declared only Caleb and Joshua would enter the promised land and every Israelite over the age of 20 would die in the wilderness. They seem to have identified with the Nephilim, the giants of the antediluvian age. There were various tribes of Anakim. Joshua finally expelled them from the land, except a remnant that found a refuge in the cities of Gaza, Gath, and Ashdod. The Philistine giants whom David encountered were descendants of the Anakim. The ancient city of Hebron located in the territory of Israel has a curious history before being called Hebron by the Israelites. Its name was Kiryat-arba. Kiryat means city or province, a city equidistant between Jerusalem and Beersheba on a 3,500-foot promontory. It is here called the land of Canaan, hence not yet a part of what later will be Judah. Abraham bought a piece of land in city of Kiryat-arba Kiryat to bury Sarah and holds great significance for Jews. A city equidistant between Jerusalem and Beersheba on a 3,500-foot promontory. It is here called the land of Canaan, hence not yet a part of what later will be Judah. If you like my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.